Scorpio, to your September 15th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, great mid-month reading going on right now. Let's see what's going on with you, beautiful Libra Scorpio. Hope you guys are having a great month so far. Not feeling like you're really moving on within a situation, but you know that it's helpless and hopeless. But I'm still going to put it this way. But you still know that it's helpless and hopeless, but you're not feeling as helpless and hopeless. That's why it was upside down. But I do want to see it that way for a minute. The not moving on is kind of an interesting thing because that's the 8 of Cups in reverse. So it's kind of like I'm taking my cup, but I'm not really moving just yet. I think it's like in the energy to move, but you haven't really physically done so yet. You understand? So it's more like mental. It feels more like, because you know that there is no Ace of Cups. You feel drained within the situation. This is a very interesting reading because even if I put this upside down, really what it's telling me is 8 of Swords. The reason that it doesn't feel helpless and hopeless anymore is because you have the better understanding of the situation. I actually love this because that means you have freed yourself from the anxieties of where you felt, oh my God, you have me trapped. You have me feeling hopeless and helpless within this situation, that this is never going to change. But now with everything upside down, you're saying, I have freed myself from that hopeless, stuck feeling within my mind. I understand that this love is draining me. There is no full cup. This love is dead. It's draining. You emptied my cup. And now it feels like your cup is actually sitting upside down to where you're not going to allow it to be filled either with that person. You might let it be filled with someone else until it topples over, but for now you're saying, you're draining me. I'm done with the situation. Right now you are just choosing your battles wisely. Why? Because you're saying, I haven't really left the situation 100, but I do feel you have pulled your energy away. So if you guys live together, it's kind of like, I didn't pack my bags to leave just yet, but I have definitely pulled my energy away from you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or it could be the other way. I mean, it is a general reading. So you could literally say, we don't live together. I have pulled my energy away from you, but I'm still letting you text me, but I'm not giving anything back. Ooh, cold. But you are Libra Scorpio, so it doesn't really surprise me that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, ouch. The swords with the Scorpio sting. Ooh, watch out. Okay, so choose your battles wisely. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure that they're feeling that too. They're like, pshh. Once bitten, twice shy, babe. Yeah. Absolutely. That's the song coming up in my head, but the only difference is I don't see you bite. I see the stinger. Just keep stinging. You want to keep messing with me, you're going to keep getting stung. Because I haven't 100% pulled everything, but you are getting on the nerve. That's why we're choosing the battles wisely. I think a lot of you live together. But anyways, your third eye is open, and you're just like, I see everything that is going on within this situation. You are not lying to me. 2 cards of third eye intuition. I clearly see what is going on in this situation, and I am not accepting this anymore. So I think that pretty much right now, why you haven't moved on is because you are still kind of in this energy. I have a feeling this is going to be that way real quick. If we do this reading again on your love reading, or the end of the month, I just definitely would feel that by the end of the month, this could be here, or maybe next month, depending, right? Could have kids, whatever this is, there are other circumstances why that hasn't really taken place just yet. Could be have to do with mental, where do I have to go, finding a place, you know what I mean? There's all kinds of things. Maybe they need to get the hell out of your house, not you, right? You're like, wait a minute, I'm not going anywhere. They need to get out of my house. It's my house. So let's see what's going on over here, my friends. Oh yeah, you're not stuck anymore. You truly see. Before, it's almost like you had me stuck in my mind, and I don't know. I was trying my hardest. right? To figure out what the hell is going on. Now I've freed myself. Free. Absolutely. Oh, those of you who are married, this is definitely the Ten of Swords in marriage. Ouch. Ouch. There's no coming back from this one. This is like you have destroyed the household. You have put everything at risk within this marriage. You have put everything at risk within this love. And there's no coming back from this love. Because why? How do we know this? Because I have freed myself and my Ace of Cups is in reverse. You have drained this marriage. You have drained this relationship to the place of no return. Yeah, definitely a place of no return. Yeah, the place of no return. Oh yeah, for a lot of you, you are thinking about getting a divorce. You know, you're going to be coming to them. But in actuality, it's kind of crazy because you're the Page of Cups and you're kind of like, yeah, well, let me just tell you about my judgment call. Oh, Judgment Day served. Judgment Day. Yeah. Taking back your power. Planning on making your own world. You're like, this is my new world. I know exactly where I'm going and I'm leaving with my baggage. And you know what? I'm leaving my baggage behind. And right now, the reason I haven't 100% left is because I'm in hermit mode. And I'm thinking about things, and I'm learning new ideas, and I'm kind of watching you because I don't want any more challenges. I don't need any more shit. Day of reckoning has come, my friends, with the justice and the judgment. And it's crazy because like your Page of Cups is like, and you know what? This is your happy surprise. Happy surprise. Happy birthday. Here's your paperwork. Yep. Ending this cycle, yeah, to go find a new cycle because this cycle has the Ace of Cups in reverse and I'm done. And there is no more wishful thinking about the situation. There is no teamwork. This person may have cheated on you and you found out that they have cheated with the Three of Pentacles and you're saying there is no room for you. Closing myself down. So, absolutely. At one time, it did feel like you might have felt like maybe you were self-sabotaging the situation because you were looking for something for them to be guilty of, as you felt that they were being deceitful. So there could have been a time that you felt like, oh man, I'm kind of up their ass. Maybe I'm, self-sabotaging this relationship. Maybe they're really not being deceitful. Maybe there's something really, not really going on until that day that you woke up and you realized, you know what? Falsehoods. And that's when that was the day that you had made the, I found out the truth with the Ace of Pentacles. There was a lot of deceit. And this was the happiest day because you no longer have to sit back and contemplate whether or not they're actually screwing around. You actually see the red flags and found out what the red flags were. Your intuition was on top the whole time. You knew something was up. You were just waiting. You were just waiting for this time to come, my friends. And now that you know that the time is here, and you realize, you know what, I'm not going to put myself at guilt no more. I'm not going to put myself through all this anymore. Now you absolutely know the truth. You know the truth to this situation. Therefore, now you are planning to get yourself out of the situation. So like I said, by the end of the month, you may even have new love coming in. Sorry, I do see that as well with the Page of Cups. Well, look. It's kind of like they kind of killed the relationship. And now you have this beautiful transformation coming in. And like I said, you may even have a beautiful new soulmate coming in. Right? But yeah, you're not fighting yourself anymore. You're out of your swords. There it is again. Eight of Swords upside down. I'm not feeling helpless. I'm not feeling tied up anymore. I'm not feeling like there is no more self-conflict within myself at all. I'm standing up for myself because I absolutely know the truth. I'm speaking my truth, and this is the way it's going to be. So I do feel like this time right now, between the 15th and probably the 22nd or so, you are definitely going to be telling your truth, telling them exactly how you feel about the situation. Definitely for a lot of you, it's a third-party situation, right? But like I said, I do see that you may have new love coming in also right here as you are gathering strength. I do see this new person coming through with this strength, the Three of Wands with the King of Cups and the Lovers. So you may end up having a choice within love as well. But, but that will be time to tell, right? And Spirit is saying, yeah, you know what? I'm going to bring you in a soulmate. Let them go screw around and do whatever they want. But I'm bringing you in someone who can love you and teach you and guide you the way you need to be loved, guided, and treated. Because, you know, yeah. But whatever they've done to you is very hurtful, right? And even had made you feel like you were at fault for. A lot of you, I feel like you definitely felt like you were self-sabotaging this by, am I overthinking? Am I imagining this? Right? Have they gone silent and cold on me? You see what I'm saying? But then you find out the truth that they really were doing horrible things. However, they're self-sabotaging the situation, whether it was third party, however. But you definitely found out the truth about the situation. Boy. And now you are working towards your freedom. And Spirit is helping you with your freedom. And like I said, I do see this beautiful new relationship coming in. This horn is blown. Judgment Day is served. So, however it was the wake-up call, Spirit gave you that wake-up call on purpose. And I do feel like for a lot of you did call in a soulmate or something of this nature to come in. So let's clarify some love cards really fast for you. On this, yeah, there it is right there, calling in a soulmate. You got to be kidding. Just said that. And it is. It's time for you to retreat and go get your energy back, right? You've learned what you need to learn. Your karmic lesson is over, my friends. That was all, you know, just forgive and learn about the situation so that you can move forward, right? So very soon you are going to see this new soulmate coming in. They may have children. You may have children, okay? There's going to be a lot of passion and a lot of love and romance over here because Spirit says there will not be any reconciliation, but you already know there won't be. Judgment is served. You know, they've lied for their last breath, right? You can only lie through your breath so many times. This new energy that you have is very flirty. It probably will take a little bit of time for it to come through, but otherwise I see it coming in beautifully as romantic feelings are being felt over here as this new person will come in the near future. And over here, you're just going to continue to keep seeing the red flags of this, as this person over here is just really, I don't know, it's like they want their cake and eat it too. Okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.